So this is Sue Stevens, and she will be answering some questions about her father. I actually don't know great-grandpa's first name. William Benac. Okay. So my first question today is, he served in World War II, correct?
That's correct.
So was he drafted or was he enlisted?
He enlisted in the Navy.
Had he already met Great-Grandma Benac or no?
Yes.
Were they married or were they just dating?
They were dating.
They were dating? So
Yeah.
when he enlisted, where was he living at the time?
Chicago.
Chicago? Did he join simply so that he wouldn't be drafted and be put into just like one of the lower rankings, or did he really want to enlist?
He enlisted because he knew he would be drafted, and he wanted to have some control. And I think also he felt a sense of patriotism, so it was kind of both.
Okay. So, did he ever tell you about like his time in the boot camp and the training? Like, do you know anything about that? Like, what his experiences were?
I know very little because he never talked about his experiences in the war, which is not that uncommon for people who were in World War II. They just didn't talk about it. I have very little information about it. There's a couple of times he talked about it, and there's what Grandma Benac wrote in her blue book that talks about their life together. I know that when he was away from Grandma, he didn't write very much about what was going on with the guys at boot camp. And no, I don't really know anything much about it.
Okay. Well, when he was serving, do you know where he was serving at? Like, what country?
Well, he was in the Pacific during the war, in the Philippines, out at sea. He did his boot camp at Great Lakes, which is in the Chicago area, and then he was on the East Coast, South Carolina, I think, for a while, and then he went to sea, and once he was at sea, he pretty much stayed at sea. That's where he was stationed, was on a ship at sea in the Philippines.
Okay, so I'm assuming that since he was at sea most of the time, he did see combat?
Say that again?
So I'm assuming that since he was at sea in the Philippines for the majority of his time serving, he did see combat?
He actually was not in combat. He was a support ship. So the ship he was on transported stuff for those who were in combat. So he was not actually in combat. He had friends on other ships who were, but he never saw combat.
Did he stay in touch with those people after the war, like his friends on the other ships?
Not that I know of.
Okay. When he was out there, do you know if he had like a good luck charm? Like, did he always keep a picture of Grandma with him or anything?
I assume he had a picture of Grandma with him because he wrote letters to her. They were very committed to each other, and he saved all of his letters that he wrote to her, which we still have. So I assume he carried a picture. I don't know.
When he was out serving, do you know like if they did things to entertain themselves? Like, did they have music on the ships? Did they have anything like out there? Do you know?
In some of his letters, he talks about getting leave with the boys. I don't know. I'm sure there were some things, but I don't know. He really didn't talk about the war.
Wow. So when he went on, do you know where he went on leave? Did he get to come home to you guys when he was on leave, or did he have to stay around the area that he was stationed?
Well, once when he came home to Chicago, and that's when they got married. He was on leave for like 4 days.
on leave during that time?
Probably.
Do you know?
I mean, I have seen them. I've seen pictures of him in his uniform. And I've seen pictures of him with Grandma Benac at that time of their life. I don't know if I had them in my possession.
Okay, that makes sense.
And you know, you might actually, if you went on to Family Search and click on his name or on Grandma Benac's name, Aunt Ellen has collected a lot of those photographs, and she has scanned them and uploaded a lot of photographs onto Family Search, so you might be able to find the pictures you're looking for there.
Oh, okay. I'll do that. Do you know if he kept a personal diary when he was at war?
I don't think he did. Probably the closest thing to a diary we have is his letters home to Grandma, which were kind of vague and censored because they were at war. And so anything he wrote had to go through a censor before it came home.
So, like, when you're saying that they went through a censor, do you mean, like, censor for, like, violence, or censor to make sure that he didn't give up any information?
Censored so that he wouldn't give out any information about where he was or what was going on in the war. And so he actually, before he left, he gave Grandma Benac a code that we have a copy of, and it explains that by what he writes in his letters, by looking at like the first letter of the first word in the first sentence of the first paragraph, and then the first word of the first letter in the first paragraph or second paragraph, that she could know where he was. So there's a code that he made so that he could get that much information to Grandma and get it past the censors, because otherwise he would never be able to tell her where he was even when he was writing to her.
Do you think a lot of people in the war did that?
I don't know. I haven't heard of other people who did that, but Grandpa was a pretty sharp guy, and that was something he came up with before he left.
Wow, I never knew that.
Yeah.
So, do you know where he was the day that his service ended? Like, was he serving up until the last day of the war?
I don't know. I can't answer that question for you.
That's okay. When he came back, did he go immediately to Chicago, or did he have to go and do different things first?
He went to Chicago. He actually met, so they were married by then. When he finally came home at the end of the war, they were married.
Mm-hmm.
And he arranged to meet Grandma Benac at a hotel in Chicago, and they spent the night before he went home, and his parents knew he was home. So they would have a day together before he went home to his parents.
Wow. So, when he went to war, how old was he?
I would have to get out a calendar and do some figuring to know exactly. 24-ish, 25, something like that.
So, had he gone to school or anything before he left for the war?
Yes, he was going to business school.
So, did he finish school before he went to war, or did he just leave in the middle of studying?
No, he finished school after the war.
Okay, so since he finished education after the war, did the GI Bill help pay for anything?
Yes, it did.
Did it pay for all of it, or just, like, small bits of it?
I don't know.
Okay. And then, so he was going to business school before the war. Is that what he stayed with after the war?
Yes. Well, he got a degree in engineering.
Okay, so what did he do with engineering?
He was an industrial engineer, so industrial engineers like plan how things should be done to be efficient. Like he helped plan how manufacturing plants should operate to be most efficient.
Okay, so, but he never did anything with war again? He never, like, helped build different things for that? Or anything?
For the war?
Yeah. No. So, just one last question. How did him serving in the war affect your life? Did he ever have any problems with, like, post-traumatic stress syndrome or anything?
Well, this all happened long before I was born, and I don't know that it did affect my life, personally, because, I was born long after all of that. He had been out of the service for 15 years before I was born. And I don't know of him having any lasting ill effects. Again, World War II veterans were very, very private as a whole, as a group, and he just didn't talk about the war.
Okay, so how long after the war was it before he had Uncle Bill?
9 months.
Oh, okay.
Like, literally.
Well, wow. So, okay.
As soon as he came back from the war, then he started your family.
So he didn't let the war, like, keep him from having what he has always dreamed of?
No, they put things on hold while he was gone, but no, he did not.
That's awesome. Thank you so much for telling me about Grandpa and for the stories that he had.
Okay.